What is going on, guys? Sash here from Logitech, and if you're wondering why I'm like not actually where I normally am, I mean kinda in the area, but not where I normally am, it's because I'm just way too lazy to move the ping pong table out of the way, so I'm just gonna sit here like this for now. But today we are gonna be unboxing the Logitech driving force shifter from Logitech, which I bought at Best Buy for like 60 bucks or something on Black Friday. So first step is cut this all open, you know, the usual. And I don't know if you see this, but this is crazily good, like packed. It's packed. I don't know how they actually were able to get a box that fit it that perfectly though. So let's like cut open that, the tape right there, and open this up here. There's two flaps of cardboard, and then you just pull it out, and that's literally all there is. There is nothing else in the box. No paperwork either, which is great because then you don't have to keep paperwork. Let's take this out further. On the bottom, you have two mounting holes, a wire, a mounting screw thing. This is the wire that plugs into your steering wheel, and this is the actual shifter itself. You have forward, you have like reverse all the way over here, and then first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So, and neutral too. So, let's go hook it up. Alright, so right here is the back of the steering wheel. And, I don't know if you can see this, but right there is where it actually plugs into. So, real quick, I actually haven't unwinded this yet, so I'll do that. Alright. And then, take this and plug it in. Simply, it's pretty easy. And then, now that I have everything, I'll just, like, pop these into their respective, things, which the steering wheel makes quite easy because you have those little things, and then you don't have to really put anything in. It'll stay flat, and the mounting holes on this are the exact same as the mounting holes on the bottom of the shifter. There's two, one here and one right here. So let's put the steering wheel back on. I zoom out real quick. Sorry, I know this surface is really screwed up, but you know, whatever. And then I'll just put it off to the side a little bit so we have room for the shifter. Let me put the wire around like this. Alright, so now to attach it to our surface, we kind of just need to get the table right between here. So let's move all these down, all of the clamps down a little, so that I can fit it in here, you know, and screw these in. It takes a lot of screwing, a lot more than I actually expected. But I'll definitely, I'm actually planning on purchasing a bunch of PVC from Home Depot and assembling a little stand that connects to a chair, and then this will mount more stably. And of course, I'm not gonna actually have it here. I wanna move this actually in front of a more sophisticated area. So let's test it out. For the sake of the camera, I decided to move the shifter to the left side, which is not American, but I hope it helps show what you can do. Okay, so if I can like not crash, why am I, okay, so let's shift it first, and then, oh my god, I'm in such a habit of using the paddle shifters that I'm not, okay, okay, I did that pretty smoothly, okay, oof, I sometimes I need both my hands on the steering wheel, I can't go that fast. Alright guys, so I've been using the shifter for about one evening, you know, maybe 3 hours of intermittent use, 3 or 4 hours maybe actually even of intermittent use, but I am actually very satisfied with the product. Let me turn down the volume so you can hear me. But okay, so oh yeah, but like a new car, and I also opened up a new festival site. This is the Lamborghini Aventador. License plate's actually the name of my cousins, because they changed it and they never changed it back. Let me get inside the car first. Before let me talk about the actual shifter, because that's what we're here for. Getting used to the shifter was pretty easy. Since I had a basic understanding of cars, I was able to understand how the actual shifter works. I apparently don't know how the steering wheel works, however. But having a basic understanding of manual cars, that's basically why I was able to accomplish being able to use the shifter and the clutch. Like, I mean, if you go on YouTube and read first time driving, it's hilarious, because many YouTubers don't know how to drive. They're like, what's a plunder? If you know, like park, neutral, drive, reverse, pernler. Yeah, that's what some people call it. Apparently, it's really weird, but so they don't actually have the they don't have any knowledge about what gearing does and stuff. But since I do, and since I know have some basic knowledge about what clutches do and how all that stuff works, just a couple of I basically just you know, follow a couple of car enthusiasts on YouTube. I know Car Throttle, Vehicle Virgins. I follow them on YouTube, which is the only reason why I was able to understand how like a shifter works. Also, I'm from India. I'm Indian, and no one drives an automatic car there. So you know, when I lived there, whenever I visit there, visit India, there's always manual cars everywhere, and I never understood why in India cars have like one extra pedal. Right here. Notice how I wasn't able to shift into reverse using the gear. I mean, using the using this, and that's because turns out the gear shifter does not have a reverse thing. If you look at the top of the gear shifter, which I showed you earlier in the video, it looks like it has a little thing that would be reverse, but it's not actually reverse. You just have 6 gears. It's kind of deceptive if you think about it. I was like really confused, but I've been trying to figure that out on my own. I don't know if there's anything online about that, but there's no reverse and there's only 6 gears. Like this car right here, oh, whoops, I forgot to shift there. This car right here actually has 7 gears, so when I get to the 6th gear, so I'm at 6th gear right now, and I want to shift, I would actually have to use the paddle shifter instead of the actual. And if at any time you want to move from paddle shifting to stick shifting, you would just re-engage the stick shift. It's pretty simple to switch between the two. Whenever you want to ever switch, you actually use the system. Well, the clutch was getting used to the stick again, which is what I was supposed to be talking about right now, is was pretty easy because again, I have my basic understanding of how cars work and gearing works, but the clutch was which is part of which is part of stick shifts in any system, was pretty. I actually thought so. Like when I connected it up, clutch was on, and I was too lazy to turn it off. So I'm like, all right, I'll try to figure this thing out with the clutch on anyway. And actually, it came to me a lot easier than I thought it would, because I used clutch even with the paddle shifters, which may seem weird, but I actually did it in preparation for this, and that was a really good idea, and it worked. So getting used to the stick shifter was pretty easy. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy using the clutch. Using the stick shifter. It's a lot more fun than automatic. And paddle shifter. Paddle shifting is nice to use when you're like in a race. Then you can keep both hands on the wheel, and like you can like drive and shift at the same time. But like with the stick shifter, I can't do both. I would have to take another one hand off the wheel to shift, which is fun because I know you're like dexterously you're doing more, but I don't know if I used that word properly, but it's a lot more fun. Definitely a lot more fun. Mounting system is quite unreliable. The rubber padding on the thing itself is very unreliable. It slips easily. I don't know if it's just because there's a lot of dust under there maybe, but definitely get a proper mount to mount. It's not. Don't use the provided clamp mount things. It's not. It doesn't do stuff because I can slide this off pretty easily if I wanted to. The shifter actually just fell off a bunch of times. Other than that, I really wish there was reverse. Maybe more gears. Maybe 8 gears would be a better setup, and the 8 gears plus reverse would probably be more ideal because now if I want to shift to sound stuff to switch back to the paddle shifters and whoops, and I crashed a lot of times in this video. But it's definitely a lot of fun. I recommend getting a shifter. I've seen a bunch of people not have shifters. I thought it was okay until I actually got this shifter myself. I don't know why I actually got it. I just thought that, in the future, I'm really interested in purchasing my own manual car. Because, I don't know, automatics are boring sometimes. So I wanted to get used to stick shift a little. So I guess that's why I asked for the stick shift or portion from my parents, which is an extra $60, $50 around that price on Black Friday. The steering wheel itself was $200, and it came with a pouch. But it's pretty. Oh, dang it! I can't fold my feet up. Use for the clutch. I don't know how I'm going to actually drive when I grow up. I crashed. For the shifter, it's pretty great. It adds a lot of fun to your videos. I mean, to your games, to driving in Forza, at least in free roam games. I don't know about. I haven't actually raced with this. Maybe I will, and I'll let you guys know about how racing with it is in another video. But right now I don't actually have another person to test this with. I'm basically the only opinion on this. Usually on some of my other videos, like on the steering wheel video itself, my sister used it, my cousins. So we got their opinions on it, but it's all me. Probably more another video coming on it. This is I'm gonna build a separate mount for this out of PVC, and you know, hook it. Probably just gonna be like make it detachable, like disassemblable. I can reassemble it and like use the couch itself. That's part of the ultimate smart home theater system, which is coming super soon, and we actually ordered everything we need for it. It's coming super soon, and I'm extremely hyped. We ordered everything. The receiver's ready for pickup right now, actually, but we're gonna pick it up tomorrow. Some of the speaker cable came in. Tomorrow the projector's coming in. Speakers are coming in by Monday, so I'm super hyped for this, guys. You know, hit that subscribe button if you are also, and you'll be the first ones to know when the next video is coming up, which is definitely going to be about the smart home theater, ultimate smart home theater. So like this video if you liked it. Yeah, let your friends know about this about my channel, because I'm still trying to grow. But well, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe if I move this thing over here, you don't need to see.